Well, hello people. Welcome to Enniscorty here in County Wexford on the southeast coast of Ireland, my friends, close to the Irish Sea, right? Now, I'm just going to go back down here to the castle, right? So I'm here with my eldest sister, drove down in her car, and I'll tell you a little story about that in a minute. Basically speaking, she has a mobility scooter because she has worn discs in the bottom of her back and she can't really walk far. And yeah, I'll tell you a little story about that now in a few minutes. So I'm just walking down here, and after having dinner, I'll show you now, in a place called the Holy Grail. It's a bar and a restaurant, right? A little bit kind of dated, right? But I have to say that the turkey and ham dinner that I just got there was absolutely delicious, you know what I mean? So I got it over here, you see over there, that's the Holy Grail, right? The turkey and ham dinner was delicious, 10 out of 10 for the turkey and ham, right? But I'm only giving them 5 out of 10. Hello, how you doing? I'm only giving them 5 out of 10 for the tea, because they gave me a small little teapot and I only got one kind of a mug cup of tea. That's not good enough for me, my friends, not good enough for me. So anyway, and I want to go up here to the castle before it closes. It closes at 5 o'clock, and I think now it's 3:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, let's wander around Enniscorty, my friends, okay? This is a monument here, 1798 rebellion. It was a rebellion here in Ireland in 1798. I don't know whether it was orchestrated from here in Enniscorty, right? But that's a monument to the 1798 rebellion, right? I know absolutely nothing about it, my friends. All I know, it was quashed by the British. And of course, subsequently, that rebellion obviously led on to the 1916 Rising and our eventual independence from colonial Britain, my friends. Look at all these umbrellas here, look. Cool, isn't it? All right. It looks good though. Good man, good man. That man there, you see him saying, it's only the first coat. He has the outside of his, I think it's a pub. He's obviously put a new coat of paint on it. So, look at all these umbrellas. This is taking place all over the place now, isn't it? Umbrellas on side streets. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this old building here, look, wow. I like that now. I'm just coming down here to look at the old petrol pumps here. Look. So it's now, you say in Kenny's, it's a bike shop, right? But obviously, whatever shop it was, going back even to the 70s, whatever, this is where you would have pulled in the town to get your petrol. And now it's all these big, what do you call them, special petrol stations, if you know what I mean. No longer are they having, very, very few of these would be in operation now around Ireland, you know, outside a shop, if you know what I mean. I see a little shop here that does Arran. Look, it says traditions, souvenirs and Arran knitwear and handcrafts. Look, isn't that cool? Look, gorgeous. Hello. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Wow. There's an arts and crafts shop there, my friends. Let's go up and have a look at this bridge. Super cool, isn't it? So this river here is the River Slaney, right? That runs through Enniscorty. Cool looking bridge, isn't it? It's lovely. That's a lovely little cafe there called the Cotton Tree Cafe. There's loads of little coffee shops springing up all over Ireland here now. It's a huge thing now, coffee, you know, and they're all doing very, very well, all these coffee shops. Right, better go up to this castle, Enniscorty Castle, okay? So stay tuned, my friends, stay tuned. Right, people, remember I was telling you I'll come back to the story about my sister, and she has a disability, right? So we parked her car, she's an automatic car, over here, right? The battery on the mobility scooter was fully charged, and we tried going up this hill here, and it conked out just up there. Started lashing rain. And of course I lost the rag, I lost the cool, you know. And I started giving out like shit. And then she started crying. Oh, I'm never going off anywhere again, I'm only a burden and stuff. And then I felt guilty. And I said to her, I'm very sorry. I wasn't really attacking you, I was attacking the goddamn mobility scooter and the battery not able to bring the scooter up the hill. So now, yeah, so, you know, but we made up, and she's still in the restaurant finishing off her dinner there, so. And I left her right outside the shop that she wanted to go to in Enniscorty called Cavaniss Gift Shop. She's after buying stuff in the gift shop. And yeah, so she's happy. So she told me to go on off and make a video, so that's what I'm doing, my friends, okay? Let's go into this castle, okay? Fireplace. Look at the lighting up there, look at it. So this is Enniscorty Castle through the ages from 1100 to 1800. So 1190. Maud de Quincey, granddaughter of the famous Strongbow, marries Philip de Prendergast, son of Anglo-Norman knight Maurice de Prendergast, and they reside at Enniscorty Castle from 1190 to his death in 1229. From then until the 1370s, their descendants, as well as other Anglo-Norman families, rule the Duffrey and reside in Enniscorty Castle. Right. Oliver Cromwell arrives in County Wexford in 1649. Enniscorty Castle is besieged by his forces. Its defenders surrender, leaving it intact. In December of the same year, the castle once again fell to the Irish under Captain Daniel Farrell. But 2 months later, Conall Cook, the governor of Wexford, reoccupied the castle. That Oliver Cromwell guy was a dickhead, wasn't he? He really was. Cool fireplace, isn't it? Oh, look at this. There's a big kettle, my friends, look at that. You could make loads of big cups of tea on that, couldn't you? About 40 cups of tea out of that kettle. So that's what they used to do, look. They have the big fire here, right? And you'd have this, look, this bar goes across and you can move, look, you put a special thing to put the kettle on. You see that? To boil the kettle, there'd be a big fire here. There's a bellow there as well. You know, amazing. Enniscorty in 1958. Look at the pram. You wouldn't see that now today, would you? It's all these special buggies they have. Little pram. Look at this. Teeth without pain extracted for £1 shilling each. Perfect fit guaranteed. The penny farthing bicycle. I'll tell you something, this would have been a fantastic castle if you were a billionaire or a multi-millionaire to own, wouldn't it? Because it looks really cool. Look at the piano. The old kind of dresser thing here. Big picture of it. So that's an artist's impression of this room here in 1910. Look. So, as you can see, 1910. Look at the grandfather clock. Another little room off it here, look. Isn't it cool? Like a little kind of office just off the main room here. Very good. Then you can look out the window and downtown. So this is Ellen Gray, architect and designer, 1878 to 1976, born outside Enniscorty, inspired modernism and Art Deco. So everything you see here was designed by Ellen Gray. Look, all this, amazing, my friends. Right, people, this is Wexford Castle. It's a nice castle. It's in brilliant condition. I'm not going to start reading about all this here, Wexford Olympians and, you know, big hurling, for hurling as well. Look, it's all to do with the GAA, you see, look. All hurling, Gaelic football, first senior football, All Ireland success, 1893. Right? So there you go, my friends. That's Wexford Castle. If you had a class place to own, if you could buy it. But yeah, fantastic. Jeez, I'm just reading here now. This can't be possible, people. So it can't. Look, am I reading this wrong? Ellen Gray, okay, the designer, architect and designer, right? See this here? It's a dragon armchair, right? Ellen Gray between 1917 and 1919. Sold for, is that 21 million? Is that 21,905,000 in 2009? Establishing a new record for a piece of 20th century decorative art. The chair is a wooden upholstered armchair featuring two stylized lacquered dragons. It measures 61 by 91 centimetres. The chair was described by auctioneers Christie's as being in the form of unfolding petals, upholstered in brown leather. The frame is sculpted wood, lacquered brownish orange and silver, and modelled as the serpentine, intertwined bodies of two dragons, their eyes in black lacquer on a white ground, their bodies decorated in low relief with stylised clouds. Wow. So here's the history. The chair's first owner was Gray's patron, Suzanne Talbot. It was acquired by Parisian art dealer Chesky Valais in 1971 for $2,700, and then sold by Valais to the French fashion designer Yves Saint Laurent in 1973. The chair was put up for sale as part of the Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berge collection in February 2009 at Christie's auction house in Paris. It sold for, is that right, 21,905,000 against a pre-sale estimate of 2 to 3 million, establishing a new record for a piece of 20th century decorative art. The price beat the previous record by 22 million. That is absolutely diabolical, isn't it, really? Someone paid 21,905,000, say almost 22 million for that chair, that designer chair. Crazy stuff, my friends, crazy stuff. Well, people, the kind-hearted people who are in charge of this castle here see me with a GoPro and said, you want to come up the top of the castle to have a look around top of the castle, and this is great. Look at the views I have. Look, isn't that amazing? Look. Oh my God. I'll just go around here, right?
No problem at
Right.
all. There's someone else on Vinegar Hill there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Vinegar Hills.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this one up here, that's Vinegar Hill.
That's St. Aidan's Cathedral.
Okay. Thanks a million for all the information.
That was designed by Fusion, the same man who designed the House of Parliament at Westminster.
They're built.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the name again?
Fusion.
Fusion.
Yeah.
What can I call you? Say that you're
Tour guide.
right.
I'm not going to.
No. I'll just say the tour guide here is telling me that the cathedral over here, it was built by a man called Fusion, is it? And he's the same guy that built the Houses of Parliament, is that right, in London? So there you go, my friends. Over there, okay? And over here, and what's the significance of Vinegar Hill?
So that was the site of the famous battle in 1798.
Oh right, so that was that was the rebellion
Right.
against British rule in Ireland.
1,500 people lost their lives in the Battle of Vinegar Hill, 21st of June 1798.
Right, so that's Vinegar Hill up there, right? And that was the sign of the battle of it's 1798, and 1,500 people lost their lives in that battle against the British rule again here in Ireland. Wow. Can you go up to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Have you got a car?
I have, yeah.
You can drive up to the car park at the base. It's less than 5-minute drive from town. At the base in the car park, you have a little memorial dedicated to the rebellion. Then
right, people, that's it. Top of the castle here in Enniscorty Castle. Delighted. So let's go back down. Right, people, it's amazing the access you get once you have a GoPro and tell them that you're on YouTube. That girl, tour guide girl there, brought me all the way up to the very top of the castle. No one, you don't let anybody else up there, right? But she's saying that this was the, what you call it, if you ever heard of the 1798 rebellion, right? It really started here in Enniscorty, okay? And it started in May of 1798 and it was finished in September. It was crushed like in September 1798. I didn't realise, and she told me, over 30,000 people died in that rebellion. 20,000 people alone died in County Wexford. And County Wexford at the time had an overall population of 120,000. So there was 20,000 people in County Wexford alone died in that rebellion. 1 in 6 people, she said, right? So I was wondering why I'm seeing 1798 rebellion, what do you call it, stuff all over Enniscorty here. And that's why, that's amazing, isn't it? And she was saying that that 1798 rebellion was the catalyst that inspired and led to the 1916 Rising, okay, that eventually led to our independence from 800 years of British rule. So fascinating stuff, my friends. So I'm just going to walk around the town more, around, look at some shops and stuff or whatever, right? So stay tuned, my friends, stay tuned, okay? So that's a Church of Ireland church here. Like, as I keep saying, if you want to know a Church of Ireland church, the majority of them have these, what do you call it, rectangular, square type towers, right? See it there? So if you see that on a church, a square tower, it's normally Church of Ireland church. Little pedestrian high street here in Enniscorty. Here's a place called the Pantry. Now, isn't that a lovely shop front there, look? And it's a butcher shop, right? But it's lovely. Look at here. So here's a little bit of reading here about the 1916 Rising and a man called John A. Sinnott and Company Solicitors, right? So it says, May 1916, John A. Sinnott and Company Solicitors, 34-year-old John N. Scallon was at the helm. He took over from his uncle John A. Sinnott some years previous at the age of just 23. Letters from John A. Sinnott and Company Solicitors in 1916 show how Scallon continued to act with courage and poise on behalf of his clients. His letters refer to what was happening as disturbances in the town. These letters provide a fascinating insight into how the Rising affected local people and businesses. That's a lovely looking cafe across the road called Heavenly Cafe. Sorry. I keep not pronouncing my words properly, my friends. You know, your P's and your Q's and all that bullshit. Pat Ho Fine Gael, right? Don't vote Fine Gael, my friends. I love those 4 two-storey terrace houses there. They're nice design, aren't they? Look, lovely. Just a nice breeze here now, my friends. Lovely little green spot here with lovely trees. Gorgeous. I was just taking a picture there of a lovely pub, and this woman see me, right? She came over and started chatting away to me. I couldn't get away from her. And she's after giving me her phone number to ring her. I won't be ringing her, my friends, because she seems as cracked as I am, my friends. Yeah. She didn't seem to be playing with the full deck. But anyway, a bit like myself, you know yourself. Well, hello girls. Do you want to be wowed? Yeah? We'll try Wow Beauty Salon. It's called Wow Beauty Salon, my friends. Yes, indeed. Here's a place called the Eco Kind. Another pub here, established in 1895. So this pub here was established in 1722. Oh, the Tour de France. Erected to mark official starting point, stage 2 of the 85th Tour de France. Monday the 13th of July, 1998. I never knew that the Tour de France done a stage here in Ireland in 1998. I know they done it there a good few years back, but I didn't know they done it back in 1998. Right people, so this is the cathedral here in Enniscorty that the tour guide in Enniscorty Castle told me was designed by the same guy who built Westminster or Westminster Abbey or something like that. So let's go and have a look here. Isn't it? I love the stained glass window. And look around here. The stained glass window at the back, at the entrance to it. And that looks like an organ up on it. But yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? Look at this lovely little flower shop here, look, it's the gorgeous. It's called Flower Craft. And here's Reed's off licence here. Looks closed to me. Right people, so this is all about the battle at Vinegar Hill, which is up here, right? 1798. The rebellion started in May 1798 and was quashed by September 1798. And over 30,000 people died in the 1798 rebellion, right? And 20,000 of them died here in County Wexford. And they're saying, what, 20,000? Look, Vinegar Hill was the main stronghold of the rebels in County Wexford during the 1798 rising. From the hill, the insurgents planned and launched successful attacks on Wexford, Gorey and Buncloddy, when 20,000 government troops were drafted into the county. The insurgents also, numbering about 20,000, prepared to make a final stand at Vinegar Hill. And the decisive battle was fought on the 21st of June. General Johnson attacked Enniscorty while the encampment on the hill was bombarded with cannon. From 6 AM onwards, troops under Generals Lake, Duff, Loftus and Dundas advanced up the slopes. What's this? Advanced up the slopes. The rebels, badly armed and exposed on the hill to superior artillery, resisted bravely but were forced to yield. They made their way in a well-organised retreat to the Wexford Road through Needham's Gap, so called because General Needham had not arrived to complete the encirclement of the hill. So, a big battle here, my friends. A beautiful place here, my friends. Imagine. I think the woman said, I think that, maybe I got this wrong, but I think the woman in the castle told me that 1,500 rebels died up here on this hill, on Vinegar Hill. That would have been against the British now, you know. Right people, this is the highest point of Vinegar Hill, the main part in the 1798 1798 rebellion against the British rule in Ireland. I think there was 1,500 rebels killed up here around this area on Vinegar Hill, the Battle of Vinegar Hill, okay? And subsequently 30,000 people died in the rebellion that was quashed in 1798. 20,000 of them died in the county of Wexford, and at the time that would have been 1 in 6 of the population of County Wexford, right? And the rebellion of 1798 inspired the leaders of 1916 that went on to the 1916 rebellion, and subsequently the Civil War and the freedom of Ireland from 800 years of British rule. All really started here in 1798, my friends. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that trip to Enniscorty, which is down here. That's the town of Enniscorty in County Wexford, and you can see all the hills and mountains all around the area there. I hope you enjoyed it, my friends, because I did. Listen, so that's it, my friends, from Enniscorty. What do I normally say again at the end of my videos? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, right? So stay tuned, my friends, till next Sunday for another video, normally up after 5 p.m. Press the notification bell to know when they're uploaded. And if you like the video, please give us a like. And if you're new to the channel, please press subscribe, it's free, okay? And as usual, I have absolutely no idea where my next video is coming from, but it's going to come from somewhere. So stay tuned, my friends, and stay tuned for the pictures at the end of the video, okay? Take care and have a good day. Bye.